This is Arum for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're 2 days out, G-Man, from Sky Sports' first card with Boxer. New times, exciting times, though, Gareth.
Yeah, definitely. The sands are all shifting in boxing at the moment with YouTube fights, Hearn going to DAZN, Boxer, Wasserman, and Top Rank being with Sky. It's a great revival for them. So I'm at a very busy press conference with you. It feels really energetic and energised. I think they've chosen a really good marquee name in Eubank Jr. I think they're entering an important phase of his career. We could have massive fights coming up, and there's a lot of dynamism about it. And I hear they're looking to shift the paradigm in terms of just changing things a little bit from the way Eddie Hearn does it, and was doing it for 8 years.
How's it being like working in boxing with this whole shift going on? Obviously, it's the same for me.
It's just you just got to keep up with it, haven't you? And no, I mean, you're just an observer on it. I mean, you know, we aren't responsible for the change in shape. It's down to TV companies, broadcast rights, and maybe who are our next group of stars, and do you reach the mainstream? How do you, like, you know, Saturday night with Anthony Joshua, 68,000 people. There were 70 minutes between Lawrence Okoli and winning and Alexander Usyk walking to the ring. So if that was a hardcore boxing crowd at the York Hall, they'd have been stamping their feet, throwing coins in the ring and finding two people, even for the crowd to throw in there, because that's the kind of atmosphere it is in that place. But because it was a crowd going there for a night out, not all purist boxing fans, people were happy to wait 70 minutes. I don't know if they were happy, but it was a night out, so there weren't those kind of complaints about it. I'm rambling on a little bit. I'll bring it back into focus. That basically, it's how you produce shows. It was an amazing show on Saturday night. If it wasn't the best card.
Okay. In terms of this Saturday, I think having Easy and Taylor steals the show. Do you agree?
Yeah, it's a really good fight. Really, really good fight. Really looking forward to it. They both look in fantastic shape.
I'm excited to see Mr. Eubank Jr. back in the ring. Obviously, had a couple of fights with Roy. Time to see some improvements.
Did he have a couple of fights with Roy? I missed them.
Yeah, Marcus Morrison.
No, I was being facetious.
Or maybe he's had one.
No, he's never fought Roy, but
No.
but he's, I know, under Roy. I know,
Jesus,
I'm
Gareth.
joking. I know, ridiculous joke. We've seen him transition into a slightly different type of fighter. I think Roy knows that he can't lose his tenacity, and I think Roy feels that in his DNA and in his abilities, he's got it in him to be a great fighter, and it's great to hear that from Roy Jones Jr.
Who would you like to see Eubank Jr. box at the end of the year?
Golovkin.
Realistic?
Yeah, I mean, but it's a big negotiation to make it. But you know, you could see him fighting any of the world champions.
What about Liam Williams?
Oh, well, that's a great fight as well. Yeah, but let's see isn't Liam Williams scheduled to fight someone else?
I haven't heard anything on Liam. Nope.
Isn't he scheduled to fight Chris Eubank Jr. later in the year?
That could be one.
That could be one. Yeah.
Could be one.
Are we
spreading-
revealing? Are we disclosing things we shouldn't?
No, there's nothing concrete out there, but there's been rumours.
It's a good
about
fight.
it.
It's a good
There's been
fight.
rumours about it.
Good fight, because Liam will come and
Be a
fight.
good build-up, wouldn't it?
A really good build-up, and a really good. When you see the silhouettes moving of those two, it's really exciting. You know, in the same way that I think, in a similar kind of way. So I'm looking forward to Anthony Fowler, and God, I've got so much going on in my head because I'm covering MMA about 50 yards away from here on TV as well. But and Liam Smith as well. Yeah.
Gareth.
Yeah. Thanks for finishing my sentences for me today, because I can't even finish them myself.
Gareth, a couple more things I want to talk to you about, please.
Well, I hope so.
Gareth, I got to ask you a question. Where are you now?
I'm in the Wembley Hilton.
Okay. You're in England, right?
I am.
Right. And it's evening, right?
It's 10 o'clock, yeah.
What are you wearing the fucking sunglasses for?
He's been dug out by Bob. Oh, Bob.
Where are your shades?
I left them in the room. I left them in the Wembley Hilton.
So-
No, where are my shades? They're glasses, actually, believe it or not. And I've got several shades of those glasses, as you know.
If anyone's going to roast you, though, you take it off Bob Arum, surely.
I do, you know. But he doesn't know, Bob, you don't know shit about sunglasses. No, listen, I'll take it from Bob every day of the week. Yeah, he did me, and it was very funny. I was thinking, why is he asking me where I am? kind of just, I thought, has he seen something in the background or something, wants to know what it is, but yeah, he set me up and I went with it, hook, line and sinker.
It's a good little moment. You had Tyson cracking up there. You'll look back in that in a few years and think that was a brilliant memory with Bob and Tyson there. You will.
Oh no, listen, I'm not hurt by it. It's very funny. Yeah, it was. I got roasted by Bob. Yeah, like you say, it's a moment of fame, isn't it?
If you're going to take it off anyone in boxing, it's Bob Arum.
Definitely.
Gareth, I've just spoke to Johnny Nelson, Adam Smith, and Johnny said to me that Usyk's an average southpaw. Didn't say an average fight.
Who said that?
Johnny Nelson. What do you think about that?
I think he'd have beaten Johnny at cruiserweight. Forgive me, Johnny, for that. I think he'd have beaten Johnny. Well, it's still a fascinating fight, but an average cruiserweight.
No, southpaw, an average southpaw.
An average southpaw.
But I don't really know what he's getting at with that.
An average southpaw.
He said he's not an average fighter, but he's an average southpaw. I don't really understand. He tried to explain it, but me and Adam were a bit confused.
Let's talk about it next time. I don't really... An average southpaw. I don't have an answer to that.
No.
I mean, he's an average southpaw. Someone's an average orthodox stance fighter. I'm just mystified by
Johnny does love the bizarre odd comment, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he's fully entitled to that. You know, hey, I don't. He's an average southpaw. I think is he trying to say that Usyk isn't really that tricky?
Maybe.
Because he is. He really is. 335 amateur wins and 15 losses. Olympic gold medalist at heavyweight. World amateur champion. 19-0. Unified the cruiserweight division, going on the road in everyone else's country. Beats the heavyweight champion of the world and wins 3 belts from him. I'm going to talk really loud because Sky are in the background and they're about to go live. And I'm trying to put them off as much as possible. And I'm going to keep going, but it's you, exactly. He did look like an average southpaw on Saturday night. I think it's. You know, he exposed Anthony Joshua shouldn't be boxing with him, he should be fighting with him. We had that chat, didn't we, after the press conference?
G-Man, you crack on with your work, all right?
I think that's the worst interview I've ever done for IFL TV.
Yeah, but ours are 10 out of 10.
Ever.
Ours are 10 out of 10 normally, so we can have a couple of
Do
eights.
you know what? I actually did read the comments after Saturday night. Thank you very much for being so kind, some of you.